It's early evening on Thursday, January 21st. For today, I put in 1,017 words. Doing today and yesterday. Yesterday I got like 30 words in right before CP chat now, and then afterwards I was too tired to do any more writing. Today, I struggled a bit at first with my focus because I'm like, well, I should do this job application. I can always write the book later, but this application has to be in by tomorrow at midnight, Friday at midnight. But then I was just like, this book right now, this marathon memoir is really a driving force for me. It's what gets me up in the morning. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna work on the book and take care of the application second. So that's what I did, and I'll be back tomorrow with another update on the book. Tonight, I gotta spend some time on this application. Happy Sunday! It is Sunday, January 24th, right at noon. I have to be at work in an hour, so I need to make this quick. This weekend has not gone to my original plan of Thursday 1,000 words, Friday 1,000 words, Saturday 1,000 words, Sunday we'll wait and see. Thursday I got my 1,000 words in. Friday I ended up working on a job application instead. And then Saturday I did nothing on the book. I was mentally completely exhausted for whatever reason. And so then this morning, I set a goal for myself not to be overwhelmed, but before work to do 3 26-minute and 2-second timers. Again, doing the 26 minute and 2 seconds as symbolic for the 26.2 miles involved in completing a marathon. And so I hand wrote those out this morning. Ended up with about 3 pages, a little over 3 pages. We'll see how I feel after work tonight. Probably type this up and maybe go after another a couple more timers this evening. Good evening for Monday, January 25th, about 20 minutes to 8 p.m. I already said evening, so obviously p.m. Anyway, so yesterday after I returned from work, I sat down to do 2 more timers. I decided to just stop. The words weren't coming, and one of the things that I've discussed in these Making of a Memoir episodes is you just can't force it. I decided it would be easier for my creativity will flow better in the morning. Just wake up early in the morning. I did work this morning 9 to 1, so I woke up at around 6, and I ended up getting 2 timers of 26 minutes and 2 seconds done before work. Just now I typed a handwriting, then I just typed that all up, and within that 24-hour period, I'm counting those words from this morning towards Sunday, from what I wrote Sunday into early this morning before work. 757 words, not bad with a work in between. And I'm going to continue this Making of a Memoir episode into tomorrow, Tuesday. I've decided to make up for the inconsistency over the past weekend. I'm going to use Tuesday to continue working on the book. The goal will be 1,000 words tomorrow, and Let's see how I do. Quick update for you this Tuesday, January 26th, a little after 1 p.m. I just finished up a chapter, take a break, and then I'll start the next chapter. When with the chapters, as I mentioned in a previous Making of a Memoir episode, when coming to an end of a chapter is always a good time to back up save your file, back it up before moving forward. So that's what I'm about to do. Good evening. It is Tuesday, January 26th, still a little after 6:30 p.m. And I am bringing this Making of a Memoir episode to a close. Today I managed to add 1,196 words to the manuscript. And as I've been piecing together this Making of a Memoir video, I've noticed myself in clips saying, as in a previous Making of a Memoir episode, as in a previous Making of a Memoir episode. And I think at that point, it reminds or illustrates that so much of writing and working on a manuscript is rinse and repeat. Find what works for you, rinse and repeat. For me, that means coming back on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm off from work, 1,000 words a day, each of those days. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm just going to take a break from the book. As I've previously stated in a Making of a Memoir, to keep myself from being overwhelmed. And what I mean by that is anything you do, you can grow fatigued from it and just fatigued and get tired of it if that's all you do. So you need to give yourself a break from it. And that's what I'm doing tomorrow. And then, like I said, picking back up Thursday. And so this rinse and repeat really works. I'm getting to the point where I'm closing in on 70,000 words for the manuscript. My goal has been to get to 75,000. So again, if you've watched past episodes, I mentioned recently at the start of this year, 2021, that my goal is to have a complete manuscript to edit by mid-February. I feel I'm still on pace for that. Keep up with me on this journey. Go ahead, make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and have rung the bell icon to receive notification every time I publish a new video. And if you're doing that, that probably means you've liked today's video. So go ahead and while you're down there, hit the thumbs up icon and let the world and YouTube know you've liked this video. If you have questions about the self-publishing process and writing a book, feel free to leave those in the comment section. I will answer in a future Making of a Memoir video. Until then, though, remember, don't blend in, blend out.